Hey everybody, it's me, the Amanda Man. Just wanted to make a quick video about Assassin's Creed Revelations. Hopefully you've heard of it. It's the game succeeding Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I don't know if you can see him. I don't think you can see him over there. Maybe you can see my poster up there. It succeeds Brotherhood. Sorry. It's Apparently, it's once again Ezio. However, it's said to have suppressed memories with Altair in the middle. Like, you can access certain memories that are flashbacks all the way to Altair. Same thing with Brotherhood. They had suppressed memories of Christina that dates back to 1476 all the way up to 1499. So years prior to Brotherhood, during the years of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood that were not shown. So, Assassin's Creed 2 that were not shown. So, if you want my personal opinion, I think that they've already done enough with Ezio. I think they made 3 games so far about Ezio's adventures. Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed Discovery. Discovery came out before Assassin's Creed 2. It was supposed to kind of give a little insight to what Ezio is supposed to be doing. But that's just, it takes place during I think the 12th and the 13th sequences, the suppressed sequences. I think it takes place between those 2 sequences sometime. It's him traveling to Spain. You can play it. It's a mini game. It's on the I think PSP and DS, but I'm not sure. I know it's on PSP and I think it's on DS. So you might want to check that game out if you want a little insight to what happened between those I think there was a period of over 7 years there that was unaccounted for. So it was pretty. So I think they've just done enough with Ezio, because if you look at the timeline, he was born in 1459. In this game, Assassin's Creed Revelations takes place in the year 1511. So by this point he's 52 years old. To me, that's a little old to be gliding on zip lines, and then falling 40 feet to kill your enemy. I think he's a little too old. Even if you look in the trailer, you can see he has a longer gray beard. So I think that not saying he's a really old man, but I think he's just a little too mature, like older, to do that. It's, I don't know. I mean, I think they've just done enough with Ezio. I think that they should continue on the timeline, skip forward another 100 or so years to a different time period, and do different things. Same thing with Altair. I mean, Altair, they skip forward several hundred years from 1191 all the way until 1459, and then it continued from there to currently right now 1511. So I'm glad that they're bringing Altair back. That's the big thing, is that Altair's coming back. They're bringing Altair back. So we've had Ezio. We've seen Ezio. We know what he's like. We know what he's probably going to do. The multiplayer, they've announced a few characters, such as the Vanguard, and never mind, I'll just say the Vanguard, because I'm not sure of anybody else right now. But I know that they have the Vanguard. But hopefully they won't do any of the old modes, but they'll add new, more adventurous modes that will allow ultimate kills across different cities. But just like I said, the big thing is that Altair is returning. And if you ask me, I hope that in Revelations, personally, they will not do as much with multiplayer as they did in Brotherhood, because it seemed in Brotherhood the whole thing was the multiplayer. Yes, multiplayer is good, because multiplayer is cool because you can mix things up a bit with different characters in different scenarios. However, to me, I've always loved the single player, because single player offers levels that are unique. He offers levels in sequence, offers a broad story. So I just personally like single player more than I've ever liked multiplayer. Even the ancient multiplayer where you hooked up several controllers to a GameCube and you started playing, I just didn't like that either. I just preferred the regular game. So I hope that they don't do as much with multiplayer, but they do a little bit more with single player, because I'm always the free mode. No, not free roam. I hate free roam. I would have rather that they put replay in Assassin's Creed 2, but they didn't. But yes, Revelations will be coming out, I think sometime in November, probably. That's when like all the other games have come out, or at least 2 in Brotherhood. They've come out in November. But what's kind of getting to me is that they announced Revelations sometime, I think, in early to mid May, and they were talking about it, which is kind of bad considering that it may come out sooner than Brotherhood did, meaning it may come out before the 17th of November, which is not good, because if you can recall, Assassin's Creed 2 came out on November 22nd, 2009, and Brotherhood came out November 17th of the very next year, so it wasn't even Assassin's Creed 2 wasn't even a full year old whenever Assassin's Creed Brotherhood was released. And that is probably why Brotherhood was very glitchy. I'm not joking, Brotherhood had quite a lot of glitches. So hopefully there will not be as many glitches this time, and that they'll fix everything. But yeah, just like I said, my personal opinion, I really would have preferred if they had moved on from Ezio to another character in a different time period. But I guess you can't complain, because Revelations is in Constantinople. It's about time they go back to the Middle East. That's probably one of my favorite places to go in the Assassin's Creed series. That's kind of really why I like to play Assassin's Creed 1, because you get to go in the Middle East, you get to see all the ancient artifacts, get to hear about the Saracens. I just kind of like that kind of culture. So, good that they're bringing Middle East back. Not so good that they're keeping up with Ezio, because remember, he's 52, and I don't even see... What I don't get is why he didn't have a kid previously, because at 52, he's pretty old to be having a kid. And remember, he has to have a child in order for Desmond to even exist. And no, he cannot be an uncle, because he cannot be a great whatever uncle. It can't be Claudia's kids, because, or else it would have taken after Claudia's memories, not Ezio's. So that's a big issue. So I'm wondering how it's going to turn out. I'm wondering if it's finally going to be passed on to someone else, and that someone else will finally be able to be the assassin. Because first we had Altair, then we have Ezio. Hopefully, we will be able to continue. Till next time, goodbye.